Morning. This video I've been wanting to make for a very long time, and every time I try to make it, something always comes in and just ruins it for me. Mostly because I'm constantly working through my EDC, and now I'm at the point that I can confidently say my EDC is done. Because it's been 7 months since I've replaced anything or changed anything in my carry, and I'm very happy with it. I see a lot of videos, and I see this a lot on YouTube. My summer EDC, my winter EDC, my work EDC, my at-home EDC. And if that works for you, I mean, by all means, run with it. But this is more my EDC. Yeah. There's nothing really changes in my EDC, and I'm very happy with that. I'm happy with the end results. Everything is complete, everything is working fine. Occasionally I might throw a different knife in or something like that just for grins and giggles, but at 9 times out of 10 I just end up going back to my original knife like within a week. Let's start with the right side pocket. Inside the front right hand pocket is my wallet of choice. This here is the Hubei 2.0. It's a really nice tuck wallet that just kind of tucks everything in, and it looks really nice. I like it because it's simplistic and it holds everything I need. So yeah, inside the wallet, which is worth mentioning, I'm not going to go through everything in my wallet, is a little challenge coin. One thing that I learned in a junior military program I was in is that you carry a challenge coin, you carry a coin with you to signify who you belong to, you know, either your squadron or your team or whatever. So I got this little one here. It's a solid sterling silver coin that I carry with me. It's just been habit, and I like carrying it. Not really a purpose, but I do like it. In the fifth pocket is my Zippo. Good friend on the channel, Zippo Fanatic 77 Outdoors. He customizes Zippos, and so I'm like, hey, is it possible if you could customize this Zippo for me? And he did an incredible job. It has the province of Alberta and my initials on the front, and on the back it has the Albertosaurus, and it is pretty freaking cool. On the inside I have the Zippo Softline butane insert, and it's worked perfectly fine for me. I used to have like 10 or 15 inserts, but I find this one actually just seems to be the best for my personal use. Now, I'm not a smoker, or at least not a heavy one. I do enjoy my tobacco pipe maybe 7 times a year. So I would not really consider myself a smoker, but I do use it a lot for so many other different odds and ends, and it's come in handy several different times. Anyways, on the other side, and this one, this is probably the coolest item in my carry. This is the Sunbeam F1 Pro. This is an incredible, incredible phone. I have been, for the past year now, dabbling in what is called dumb phones or feature phones. I've just been wanting very much to step away from smartphones and from devices and just kind of focus more in the moment. And so I've been through several different phones, and at the end I settled with the Sunbeam F1 Pro. This is an incredible flip phone. I could say a billion things on this, and I plan on making a video on it because this is probably the best item I bought this year, was this guy here. I freaking love this phone. I just absolutely love this phone. I could say a billion things about it, and I'm gonna make a video on it. I just love this phone so much. So yeah, that being said, the other thing that I have with me is a little old school. I have an iPod Shuffle. I like the iPod Shuffle. I had one back when I was like, oh gosh, years ago I had one, and I just threw it inside my drawer and kind of forgot about it. And recently, when I started taking this kind of dumb phone journey, I found it again. And so I went into I think a store called Sticker Boy, and bought a nice wood grain sticker for it because I think it just looks really cool, and I continue to use it to this day. I just enjoy this little tool. I use them all the time, you know, when I'm training or when I'm working or whatever, and it's just been an incredible tool to have with me. I really like this guy. I know he's old school, but you know what? I don't care. I enjoy it. I enjoy carrying him. Anyways, on the belt is the Tale of Knives organizer. I really like this organizer. Main reason why I love it so much is because of its craftsmanship and its quality. Everyone knows the term, you get what you paid for. These guys have made incredible quality, and I highly, highly, highly recommend them. They're not sponsored of this channel. I just want to make this clear. None of these products that I'm talking about are sponsored. Just making that clear. But you get what you paid for. And sadly, in this society, it's become cheaper, 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 cheaper. And then everyone's like, well, why is it such low quality? Well, you get what you paid for. And I'm very happy with the result of these guys. I love their product. These guys are awesome in getting it to me. And yeah, I totally recommend it. Now, for the flashlight, I have here the Olight S1R Baton 3. The Baton 3 is probably my favorite flashlight out of any flashlight I've owned. It's lightweight, it runs forever, it works so well. It's got a nice hotspot, but also has a lot of flood, so it's like a perfect middle ground, and it's just a super reliable little flashlight. Now, they have another version called the Baton 4, really cool flashlight, and if you're just buying a new one, I'd recommend the Baton 4. I don't see a purpose for me to upgrade, but by far, the best flashlight I've ever owned in my life, and I carry it every single day. On the same organizer is my multi-tool of choice. This here is the Leatherman Free P4. The Leatherman Free P4 is a really enjoyable tool. I like it because it works well and it's all one-handed. That's one thing that I've been very much focusing on with my EDCs. I want everything to be accessible with one hand. My other hand is occupied. I have always a way to open a tool or whatever with one hand, and that's what I like about this guy. It's nice, it's smooth, it's really great, and I highly recommend it. It's such a good tool to have, and yeah, I've had zero issues with it at all. I plan on actually doing a video on the Leatherman Free P4 versus the Leatherman Arc and kind of give you my reasons why I'm personally not going to upgrade, but yeah, I really, really love the tool. Anyways, on the other side is my knife of choice, and just to give you a little bit of clarity, I sold 32 knives not that long ago, and this knife came out on top. This is one of 4 knives that I've kept, and it's the knife that I've been carrying for the past 7 months now. This is the SA3. The SA3 is an incredible, incredible knife. 195 high carbon steel. It's got a full tame construction. It feels so good in the hand, and here's the best part, super easy to carry. I love carrying this blade. I don't even know I have it on me until I need it, and it's just, in my humble opinion, 10 times more reliable than a folder. Personal opinion. I really, really, really love this knife. Now, for some people's information, people are like, well, I don't like it because it's carbon steel. Well, okay. I live in Canada, and I live in Alberta, which we get snow and we get rain a lot. And I have never rusted this thing out. I've never had rust on this thing. I went winter camping, or not winter camping, I went winter hiking with this thing a lot. I've had no issues at all. It's a great tool. So if you're rusting out your knife, what are you doing? Maybe if you live in a humid climate, then I can understand it more. But I highly, highly, highly recommend this fixed blade. It's definitely my favorite fixed blade of all time. And I think, no, one more thing. This is my watch of choice. This is the Big Idea Designs RZE, I believe. Big Idea Designs RZE collaboration field watch, and this watch is amazing. This is an automatic. I don't know the bezel dimensions. Honestly, I'm not a huge watch guy, so I can't give you like all the crazy nitty-gritty about this, but what I love about this watch is its simplicity. One thing I'm not the biggest fan of when it comes to watches is how very showy they are. If that's your style, run with it. I like this watch because it's quiet, but can still be appreciated. It's grade 4 titanium, and it's just such a nice piece to have. Anyways, that is my EDC for the foreseeable future, I guess. And my plan is to do more videos on these particular items that I showed in a lot more detail. Yeah, I'm really, really proud of it. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, if you have any suggestions or whatever. And yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. Have a good night, and we'll talk to y'all later.